Tjena, Olle här igen och jag är tillbaka med en otroligt spännande intervju för er.
From the minute you put the shirt on, you could feel the way of it.
Jag befinner mig här i Nottingham för att njuta av en liten fikastund med en otrolig svensk baller.
Now I've been here for more than 10 years. I feel like I'm an Englishman.
Han är snabb, han är teknisk och han är cool.
I'm just... let me just sip my tea.
Det är ingen mindre än Nottingham Forest Anthony Elanga. Det är ju Anthony Elanga. Han är alldeles för cool. Hallå Anthony.
Hallå.
Läget?
Mycket bra.
Det är bra. Hoppa, du pratar svenska?
Ja.
Ja. Men ja, denna intervjun ska gå på engelska, men du vet, det är din hemmaplan nu. Okay. Det är jag som kommer struggle lite med engelska.
Det är lugnt, vi går enkelt där.
Allt bra?
Ja, mycket bra.
Mycket träningar och...
Ja, mycket träning, men vi har haft en bra säsong hittills. Ja. Så förhoppningsvis kan vi bara fortsätta.
Det är riktigt bra alltså. Det är riktigt bra.
Riktigt.
Vet du vad? Vi kör igång på engelska.
Vi kör.
Okay. So today we're here with you. It's obviously a huge honor for me to be doing this interview. Obviously, we have a Swedish fika table, and it's a big tradition in Sweden.
Yes.
And you don't just do it one time, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, even every single day of the year. So normally, like a fika table, how does Anthony's fika table look like?
Well, obviously, for me, I need to have my cinnamon buns.
Of course.
Or like we say in Swedish, kanelbullar.
Den är inte här. Vi ser, we'll see a French croissant. I don't know what.
And I'll have a cup of tea as well, hot chocolate. I like hot chocolate. Yeah, I'm quite simple with my fika.
Yeah. Cheers. And I'm super cold today as well.
You need it.
So obviously you're a professional football player, and I'll assume you have like strict like diets and schedules on what to eat, etc. But it happens that you have a fika now and then.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm someone that looks after the way I eat, and because I train so hard, I can afford to have like a fika now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that,
no.
Because I'll just burn it off when I'm training or playing a game.
You have to enjoy life as well, right?
Of course,
yeah.
Of course.
And then like a cheat day, is that something you also have, like eating pizza? And
we tend to, after games, sometimes you can have like a slice or 3 after the games. I like a slice of pizza, but obviously the best pizzas in Sweden.
Malmö.
I've always said that. I think England got a lot to catch up when it comes to pizzas.
Really.
And yeah, cheat day I'll have it now and then, because like I say, I look after my body and I know when it's time to eat certain stuff.
Yeah. What do you normally do? I mean, there's obviously a lot of training, a lot of games, and a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you have these short moments of spare time in your life, what do you normally like to do?
Well, at the moment, I like to read books. I like to draw as well, because I think with drawing, I think it takes my mind off things. Maybe it's a random one, but I think it just helps me relax a bit.
Yeah.
I also like to watch other sports as well, like basketball and paddle. I started to get into paddle. I play paddle now and then as well. Yeah. For me, paddle and basketball. Yeah. Top 2 for me.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I've just heard, and I'm not giving out my sources, but
you just heard.
You're the king of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah, I don't know who told you that, but they surely told you the truth.
Yeah. You want to make a bet? You want to challenge?
I know I'll be easy.
Yeah. So if I win, I want to see you do the gritty.
Okay.
If you win, I'll do it myself, awkwardly, looking like a fool. You up for it?
I'm up for it.
Yeah.
Ready.
So how do you do this? Rock, paper, scissors?
Shoot.
Okay.
One time. One's it like so? After.
Yes.
It's 1-0. Okay.
1-0.
Cool.
You ready?
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I thought I'm just. Let me just sip my tea.
Well, I'll have to do the gritty then. I'll do it in the end.
I remember.
Oh, man.
I remember.
What have I gotten myself into here? A big hobby of yours is fashion. How come?
I don't know. I feel like it's another thing that I like to do when I'm like just chilling and relaxing, just having a look at how I can be different. Yeah. And I think the saying, "Look good, feel good, play good" factor.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that's always been a big hobby of mine. Yeah, I think it's important to obviously have other things outside of football as well, and fashion is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this question is good. So obviously, footballers, you have, I mean, you follow social media, Instagram, etc., and you sometimes see these weird-looking outfits. Do you have like any players at Nottingham that's not good?
I think everyone dresses pretty well.
Yeah. So who's the best dressed apart from yourself?
Apart from myself, Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan is a good dresser.
Yeah. And then in the Swedish national team?
Best, I'd say, Emil Forsberg.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's
classy
or classy, more
streetwear?
Classy,
okay.
Classy, you know, because he's older,
yeah,
so he's got experience.
Yeah. So this is obviously your second season in Nottingham Forest. Yeah. How are you finding it?
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Especially this season, I feel like we're playing really good football.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've still got more to do and more to come. The season is still very, very long. But it's a fantastic start. We're in a fantastic position, and long may that continue.
So, you know, having spare time and, you know, time to relax is a good thing. Do you feel like the fame and perhaps even now with football and etc. on social media, does that affect you in some way? You know,
for me, that's never affected me in any way.
No?
Because when I was young, I was never into media. I didn't really have a phone. So why, when I grow up, should that change?
Yeah.
You know, you should never change what has helped you get to where you are.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I've never let it affect me when I was young, so I should never let it affect me now when I'm older. And you know, playing in the biggest league in the world, for a team that's doing really well so far. I've never ever let it get to my head.
No. So last season was tough, but this season it has really clicked for you.
Honestly, it's clicked differently, and no one expected it, but I think we did, because in pre-season we played really well and we trained really well, and I think we're showing that on the pitch, and we still have so much more to come, and I'm just grateful to be part of this team.
Yeah. So how is life under Nuno?
It's been good. I feel like everyone is buying into what he wants to do, the tactics, and everyone has a good bond with him, you know, and it's important that we keep this going, because everyone's happy, and when we're happy, you play well, and I think that's what we've been doing this season.
What do you think is the main reason behind the success this season?
I'd say the rapport we have together, the relationship. I think we're really good outside the pitch, and I think that's playing a part in the way we play together. The togetherness, the vibe, the laughing, I think it's all playing a part to the success to what we have in the season so far.
So a club with such history, it's legendary. Yeah. Do you feel proud to be a part of this team?
From the minute you put the shirt on, you could feel the way of it. They've got 2 Champions Leagues and they've won the league, and you know, you just feel the atmosphere around the stadium and the city in general when you go out, how warm and welcoming and kind the people are, and I think that plays a part to when you're on the pitch. You really want to fight for them, you really want to give your all for them, and I feel like that's part of the history, and they're a family club, and they deserve every success that comes their way, which has been going on this season. Yeah,
and you've obviously lived in England since 2014.
Yeah, long time.
So it's a long time. How did you find it coming here to England in the first place?
At the beginning it was difficult, one, because of the language, and two, it's a whole different lifestyle, you know. But I'm grateful that my family have got me through it, and I am where I am thanks to them, and now I've been there for more than 10 years. I feel like I'm an Englishman. You
obviously played in Manchester. Coming here, was that difficult in some way because you lived in Manchester, a city that maybe felt like home to you?
I'd say, like I said, the most difficult thing for me was coming into England in general.
Yeah.
So moving this city to different city didn't really faze me too much, you know. I feel like I was ready for the next step, and I know the language really, really, really well.
Yep.
So moving to a different city for a different team didn't really faze me too much, because I learned a lot from players at United, and coming here I wanted to take some bits from them and come here and create my own.
So Anthony, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
So obviously, and finally, a thing of yours, goal celebrations. And we've seen, like, when you sync the celebration with Ronaldo himself, but I think it's time, the gritty.
Cool.
All right, let's do this.
Show me. Yeah, I won't judge you, Ollie. I won't judge you. Okay. Okay, that's different. That's different.
Yeah?
I like that one.
But
then you look into the cameras.
But a little cocky one, like going like this.
Okay. Little attitude.
How do you rate it?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'll give you a 7.5. You nailed it.
Thank you so much, Anthony, for this interview.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and until next time.
Det
där gillade jag. Så otroligt trevligt att snacka med en spelare som är så pass ung och så hungrig för framgång. Glöm inte bort att du kan se Anthony Elanga och hans lagkamrater i Nottingham Forest i Premier League på Prime Sport.